in his shape.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. Second and a yard. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. From the 35, it's first and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. It was Rasul Douglas that time to end the play. Second down and 8. They send him right out of the slot. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. Third and long.
73! 73! Hey, 73! 73! Crowd loves Yeti! Delta!
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to...
And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Great, set. Go Silver, ready?
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That is caught at the 3. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They put Wilson in motion. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's Touchdown, Eagles. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
On 1st down, it's Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the 1st half. That one picks up a 1st down. From the gun, Josh Allen. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And the Bills are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle?
And he'll take it on in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. His 12th touchdown of the year. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Crowd left Yeti. No touch that. Crowd left Yeti.
Man in motion is Brown.
No touch.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Here's 2nd and 2.
Great. Set. No touch.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
No touch.
They'll run it here with Saquon. Woo. He is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. It is a big run by Cook. An even 40 yards. They'll throw on first down with Allen. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. And he'll be taken down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal.
Alert! Hey, hold. Go. What's that?
Allen. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
To the pylon, he's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Great. Set. No touch.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty.
Hey, easy. 63, 63. Crowd left Yeti.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts.
No touch. No touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. In trouble, and down he goes. That's Greg Russo in there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Great, set.
Now Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
First rule of backed up offense, get the first down. The last thing you want to do, punt the ball back and give your opponent a short field. Mission accomplished. Now, can they maintain possession long enough to see if they can cap this drive off with some points?
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Bills are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's caught downfield by Cooper. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
56, 56.
They'll motion over Samuel. Now Allen on 1st down. That's to Cooper again. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. To throw again, it's Allen. That is brought in at the 10. And he will score. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Makes the score Bills 21, Eagles 14. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Hey! Don't touch that! Don't touch!
Hurts looking to throw on first down. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll motion over Samuel. On 3rd down, it's Allen. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. first and 10. Allen to throw. Taking off. And Allen, a guy who usually gives as much punishment as he gets, slides down here, but he's got the first down. Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Alert! Alert!
Now Allen. That's caught. It's Amari. And he will score. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Buffalo. Here's Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Great, set. Delta.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
And he's going to take this all the way home. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That his second touchdown tonight. Elliott on now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Eagles are back to within 7. It's 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. To throw is Allen. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. From the gun, Josh Allen. This one brought in by Curtis Samuel. First catch of the ball game for Debo. That's a first down. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll motion over Samuel.
Half 85, half 85.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Middle.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. And he's in. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Pass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Great, set.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Can't fault the effort. He got him a couple of tackles, but ultimately the defense gets him for a loss of yardage. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw is Hurts. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. He's got it! And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. On 1st down, it's Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. On 1st down, it's Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Middle. 56. Regular.
Here's Allen to throw. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, you might be running out of time.
Throwing again, it's Allen. And he's got this one complete. It's Cooper working across the field. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Allen going to throw again. He's got it at the 3. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll run with Cook. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. He'll find his running back, Cook. A second effort, and he is in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Man in motion is Brown. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, He picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make. Fourth and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, and keeps this drive alive.
On play action, Hurts. Now he'll air one out. That's hot! And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone, inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 45 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
73.
Man in motion is Brown. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Hey, 73.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And the Bills are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Allen. He's going to air this one out, looking for Cooper. To the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point try by Bass. The kick is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He'll start at the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Crowd, let's get it. Oh, it's Silver, ready? No touch.
Hurts now. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
73! 73! Great, set. No touch.
Backed up to his own goal line, Hurts. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That is brought in. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. So a road win here for the Bills. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December as they continue to be the #1 team in all of football.